to Crazy Horse Morgan in Bury St Edmunds. My name's Dan Whiting. I'm just going to give you a quick walk around of the Morgan Plus 4 that we have here, 2015. So I think the best way to introduce this car probably would be if someone was new to the brand and wanted to sort of dip their toe in the water, to have a very reliable car, rather than maybe starting with something that is 30 or 40 years old in the Morgan world. Something like this admittedly is a little bit more money, but from a value point of view and a residual point of view, a really good safe place to start off from your Morgan ownership. So this is the sort of thing I'd be recommending as a sort of first Morgan for somebody. Plus 4 2 litre GDI, 150 brake horsepower, great performance, the kingpin of Morgan sales, the Plus 4, and I think when they are in this colourway, hard to maybe even tempt a current owner out of their current car. Amazon green, and you can see in this sunlight it's just got a really lovely colour, little hints of blue in there, quite a heavy mica, so it catches the light really well, and a lot of the things that you'd expect to find on a traditional Morgan car: green mohair hood, biscuit interior, green on the outside, a little bit of a twist on British Racing green, arguably I would say probably a little bit more interesting. Stainless polished wire wheels with the two-eared spinners, tread rubbers, and that's when the car now then really starts to get a little bit more interesting in that it's incredibly well specified. I'll just walk you around and show you some of the options that wouldn't have been standard on the car when it was new. So overriders, stainless polished overriders, stainless polished mesh grille, the 15-inch wire wheels again wouldn't have been standard, they would have been an optional extra, quite a significant extra. The two-eared spinners, Union Jack hand fitted enamel badges, speakers and aerial, although it has a place, I don't doubt, but once you're up to speed in a Morgan, the speakers and aerial are somewhat overwhelmed by the wind noise and what have you, but that's what it's all about. Tread rubbers, the green hood piped with green edging. On the rear of the car, spare wheel would have been an optional extra, as would have been the rear overriders. So that's a brief walk around of the outside of the car. Again, full service history. As all Morgans are, they tend to be cherished and looked after. This is in really lovely condition, and I think you'll see there, just by the light catching that paint down the side there, it is a great colour combination. So opening up, the elasticated door pockets again would have been an optional extra. Leather covered door latches, another option. Stainless door check straps would have been normally just a stretch of leather from here to here, and the door would wanting to always close on the person getting in and out of the car. As you can see there, that holds it nicely in position to allow you to entry and exit the car. Side screen frames also trimmed in biscuit leather. That's not a factory option, that's an additional over and above option that the customer has opted for. Stainless steel chassis rail covers, engraved, should I say, with the Morgan wings reflecting nicely up there. Green carpet, again would have been black as standard. This one has had the lockable storage box under there, so for wallets, cameras, phones, sunglasses, anything that you want to leave in there while you go for a quick drink on a Sunday afternoon in the pub, or a walk along the coast, or whatever you might want to do. Keeps them safe. Not necessarily needing to put the hood up, and then you've got some sort of security there. Walnut dash, as with all natural products, it varies significantly with the grain, but this has really got some great swirls going on on the dashboard. Motor litre, we've changed that for a thick rim steering wheel. Again, I think we mentioned in other videos, much more popular, much more comfortable, a little bit more purchase on the steering. Not that the steering is heavy on these, but they don't have power steering. It's a very light car, not really necessary in all honesty. Moving back to the options, so it's had a leather covered steering cowl, stainless steel rear view mirror, leather covered sun visors. The biscuit leather would have been an option as well, but as you can see, look, in great condition. Embroidered headrests in the verdant green stitching. This car also comes with a hood bag and a side screen bag, so it's got the full mohair pack as such. So mohair hood, mohair side screen frames and mohair hood bag. Hopefully you can see how that colour changes walking around. It is just a really lovely colour. The previous owner again has had the Lee brand stainless mirrors, slightly smaller than the standard mirrors, but believe me when I say they're much easier to operate and offer a better vision all round. So lots of the options that are well worth having, and put it all together as a package, and I think you get probably one of the nicest Plus 4s out there at the moment, if I'm honest. Drives impeccably. Again, full service history. We've gone through and thoroughly checked the car, kingpins, leaf springs, serviced all the brakes, and I have to say drives really well. Even having the upgraded windscreen wiper blades, which make quite a difference. Of course it never rains, but when it does they're quite handy to have. Looking under the bonnet, you'll see again, incredibly clean. So really well presented. There's a lot more photographs online available at www.crazyhorse.co.uk. We'll happily look at part exchanges, arranging finance, and we can arrange covered delivery anywhere in the UK. Hopefully this has piqued your interest. If it's something that you would like to know more about, please get in contact. Ask Dan at Crazy Horse in Morgan Sales, and I'll go through all the details of the car with you. Thanks for watching.